Hi there, welcome. I'm Cheryl. This is Your Journey Yoga. Today we are going to spend some time on our shoulders. So if you have any pain, you have limitations coming back from an injury, or if you're just feeling really tight in those shoulders, this is going to improve strength, mobility, flexibility, and hopefully let go of some of that pain. If it is a chronic pain, yes, please go get it checked out. Make sure that everything is okay mechanically. If anything causes you pain, stop. Come out of that. We want it to be a really good stretch. We want to be mindful of that limitation if there is any, and just embrace where we are. All right, so starting, let's roll those shoulders. We're going to roll these shoulders like 4 or 5 times. Just letting those shrugs let go of tension and tightness. Sometimes pain in that shoulder can come from a really tight neck. So we're going to incorporate some of that as well. I hope you're doing great today. I know the shoulders aren't super happy, or if you're just trying to take care of them, that's great. But if you're having a little bit of pain, I hope this feels better. Last one, and let those shoulders slide down and away. Press your palms down towards the earth. Lengthen through the crown of the head. And as you exhale, lean your head to the right. Oh yeah, I feel that all the way down into that left shoulder. Through the neck, a little benefit. Opening up that ear canal along that left side. Inhale, head up nice and tall, and as you exhale, lean to the left. And if ever you need to hold the stretch a little bit longer, or if you need to come out before I give you that cue, please feel free. Making sure those palms are pressing towards the earth. Lifting your head, turn and look out over that right shoulder. We're going to nod our head, yes, and lift. Again, chin down and lift, still pressing those palms down towards the earth. One more time, nod, and back to neutral. Turn it back to center, and out over that left shoulder. A little nod, chin down, and lift. Chin down, and lift. One more time, down, and lift. And back to neutral. Take those arms down to a nice wide V, down low. Spread your fingers wide, and we're going to rotate the palms. Open and close as far as you can. That rotation both directions. So you'll feel that rotation all the way through those shoulders. And again, if there's any limitations where it causes pain, don't go to pain. Stop before pain. And again, rotate it open, still sitting up nice and tall. One more time, rotate it down. And back open. Let's take it up to a T, and we're going to pull those shoulder blades back. Try not to pop the rib cage forward, and bring it back to neutral. Again, back. So we're really working to keep that rib cage from popping open, so we don't want to arch our back too much. Just draw those shoulder blades back and neutral. And back. We're going to do 5 of these. And neutral. Keeping that core strong. Squeeze those shoulder blades. And neutral one more time. Take it back. And neutral. And then we're going to take it up high to a high V. Spread those fingers wide. And again, without popping the rib cage, pull those arms back and front. Back. Squeeze those shoulder blades and come back to neutral. Squeeze and neutral. One more time. Squeeze and neutral. Now keeping that up in that nice wide V, we're going to rotate it open and close. Far as you can rotate in both directions. That ball and socket joint of the shoulder, we want to do our very best to keep that mobility and the flexibility in the joint. Strength surrounding the joint. And breathe. And lifting those hands, bringing the palms to touch. Bending at the elbows, bringing the thumbs down towards the center of your back. And extend, keeping those palms gently touching. Hands come slightly in front of the head. And again, take it back. Elbows go wide. And extend. Inhale, bend. And extend. And bend. And extend. One more time. Bend. And extend, open those arms, palms facing front, spread your fingers wide, and let's pull it back and down. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Inhale, reach. You'll hear me call these cactus arms. You're a big cactus in the desert. Pull it back down. You might even feel some pops or some cracks in the back That's just realigning. Feels so good. 2 more times. Reach it up and pull it back. Reach it up and pull it back. Inhale, reach it up. And exhale, release those arms down by your sides. 4 shrugs, up and back. So might notice that your shoulders fatigue a little bit. So these are strengthening exercises. At the same time, we work that mobility and flexibility. Last one, press those palms down. Feel that length in the spine, a little tuck of your chin down towards your chest. Inhale, lift the head. And exhale, gently release your head back. Take your gaze towards the sky. Inhale back to neutral one more time. Chin towards the chest. And once again, lift. Take your gaze to the sky. And inhale back to neutral. Extend those arms out. Bend the elbows. We come to 90 degree with those arms. And we're going to take the hands down. Nice and flat, and lift. So we're working to keep that 90 degrees. We lower the palms, and we lift. So do your best. You may not have a mirror handy, so we're just going to try and eyeball it, and really start to learn that mind-body connection so you can feel where your body is in space. Nice work. One more time. Flat, and lift. Now stay high in that 90 degrees, and we're going to slowly close the elbows towards one another, palms face towards you, pinkies touch, and then open back to neutral. Exhale, pull it together, keep that spine nice and tall, and open, and pull it together. You'll feel a little activation of the pecs through the front of the chest, and open again, touch, and open. This time we're going to bring it together. We're going to hold it together. Palms stay facing you. And we're going to lift the fingertips. And we're going to lower those elbows back down. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. So those elbows stay as close together as you can get them. Lift and lower. One more time. Lift and lower. Go ahead and open it back out to that 90 degrees. And release it down. Nice job. Let's come on down onto our tummies. And we're going to take those arms out to a 90-degree bend. We're going to lift that right leg, pull that right hand in, and we're going to roll to the left side. Right foot comes behind you, that left arm bent to that 90 degrees, and just relax the weight of your head. Now if that's too intense, don't push quite so hard. Don't roll quite so far back. Listen to your body. Rolling it back to center. Right arm goes out to that 90. Left hand pulls in. We lift that left leg and roll to the right side. Left foot behind us. And breathe. So the initial response of your body might be to tighten up. Just reassure with that breath in and out through the nose that you're not going to push too far. And slowly roll it back to center. Now this time extending that left arm straight out to a T. Right hand comes back. We roll to that left side. Hopefully feeling a little bit more of an ease of the stretch. A little less tightness. Breath a little bit slower. That feels good. And we roll it back to center. Extending that right arm out. Pulling that left hand in, we roll to that right side. Left foot comes behind you. Breathe, just checking in, making sure what's going on with the shoulder is all good. If there's pain involved, back off or come out entirely. And slowly we roll it back to center, hands on either side of the chest. Press yourself back to child's pose. Nice long stretch. Sit bones back towards your heels. Fingertips reaching out. Let's bring the palms of the hands to touch. Spread your fingers wide. Bend the elbows and bring the heels of the hands right to the back of the head. And just let your upper body be heavy. Let those arms relax. And just feel all the feels. Breathe. We extend those arms, bringing the palms to the mat. Reach through those fingertips, lengthen those arms, hands shoulder width apart. We're going to inhale it up to a modified plank. Knees remain on the mat. And as you exhale, press it back to child's pose. Just working the mobility, right? Inhaling it back up to that modified plank. Nice long line. And then exhale, press it back to down to your child's pose. Inhale it up, modified plank, shoulders right over those fingertips, and exhale it back. Child's pose one more time. Inhale it up, and exhale it back. Now you can stay with child's pose and that modified plank, or if you like, as you inhale to your modified plank, tuck your toes, lift your knees, and as you exhale, come back to your down dog. Inhaling it to plank. So again, those knees can remain down. If the load is too heavy to have those toes doing the work rather than being on the knees, stay on the knees. And back to down dog or child's pose. One more time, inhale it to plank. And exhale it back to child's pose or down dog. Inhale to plank, release the knees, untuck the toes, and again, send it back to child's pose. And let's slowly come on up to the knees. So we're going to come up onto those knees just to give us a little more room, because our arms are generally longer than our torso, particularly when those arms are just hanging and the fingers are long. We're going to take those palms right by your side. We're going to keep the palms facing one another. We're going to lift those arms all the way up overhead. And then slowly lower it back down. So you're working to keep the palms facing towards one another. Always nice and tall through that posture. Shoulders are rolled back. Just up as high as you can. And if you're not able to come right up by the ears, it's okay. Just notice where that tension starts to accumulate, where the body says, hey, no more, please. Now, if it feels right to you, lift, and you're going to circle all the way back. Let those palms open and come back, palms towards your side. So making this big circle, big as you can make it. Now, if your body's like, hey, this does not feel good to me, stay on the other side of pain. We do not want to cross that threshold of pain. That just causes irritation and inflammation. We're trying to stay away from that and improve that, not cause more. 2 more times with those big circles. Breathe. Slow and steady, so you're really listening to what's going on with the body. Last one, and go ahead and have a seat. Let's turn the palms to the sky, rest those shoulders, close your eyes. If you are more comfortable just sitting, please find a comfortable seated position. Close your eyes for a moment. Send some love into those shoulders. Take a moment to thank those beautiful shoulders for all the hard work they do. Send some loving energy with each and every breath you take to the shoulder joint. Positivity, strength, and awareness. Allowing your beautiful body to heal, to mend, to stay strong. We do our best each and every day to take care of that beautiful body and the different parts within it. The mind, the body, the spirit. You guys, it's all tied together. Let your mind be in a peaceful place today, feeling centered and grounded. Promoting that healing energy to whatever parts of your being need it the most. Let's gently open those eyes. And a humongous thank you for joining me on this journey today. I hope the shoulders feel good, warm and fuzzy, and hopefully the pain has dissipated if you had any. Take care of yourself. Be well. And until the next time, namaste.